Nope, we are all in dialogue. Going to select. Yep. Okay, then we have to do it like this. This won't be fun. The rest of the party was just like, nah, you up there? Mindflayer. Let's wait here. Okay. We are so far away. I mean, just look at that. 23 meters. You jumped too far. Of lavender, you mean? But we just jumped here. For your allies, nah. Oh well. In we go. This might be a difficult fight. Because of course they are fast. At least they are killing the intellect of ours first. They have just 3 enemies? I think there were more. Boy, also it is kinda late. Yeah, I guess we are just going to dash with everyone. Go Emperor! Renegade Illithid. Healing potions work on Illithids? Curious. Come on Emperor, end your turn. Dash.
Onward. Ready for battle.
And we're just going to repeat that.
I will not fail.
This really was a mistake.
Still on my feet.
Okay, oh, wow, you have almost 200 HP. Ugh. Oh gosh, can I somehow blast you off or something? I guess if I do it twice and succeed twice, I can. Here we go. Come on.
Time to press ahead.
Like this. Okay. I mean, 100% chance to hit. Oh, seriously? That looked like you would rude. I was so sure you would go flying down there. Oh wow. It would have been so cool to just like, I don't know, shove him over the edge. Okay, Jaheira. Here we go. No, we can't reach this one.
Bring me into battle.
And reach. And aspect of the elk. We now reach him. Now we can reach him. And again. And that's it. Gosh, they can jump so far. Let's use absorb elements. Gosh. A lot of damage. Gosh, whole person. Great. So let's focus on her. Can I take both of them with the fireball? Oh, come on. They're just too far apart. 76 is not that much, actually. But you probably also know evasion, right? Yes. Let's go for Dissonant Whispers. Come on, lose concentration, please. Very good. And let's inspire.
Do not let me down.
Great. Concentration broken. What are you doing? He didn't do anything! He just moved back and forth. Why? Okay, dude.
Step to it.
How about we dual cast Blight? So at the end of your next turn, each spell you cast restores sorcery points equal to spell slot level.
Let me
Sounds handy.
strike. A bold maneuver.
Okay. I think we can also just Blight with Minthara. Let's focus on the left one here.
I
Close.
won't give in.
I kind of want to try again to push him over the ledge, but I don't think that works actually. We do it from here. No. Oh well. Okay, let's go for a bit of smite. And let's smite. You know what? Critical. And you just have 15 HP. Normal smite. Nice. Ooh, Boots of Uninhabited Kushigo. Whatever Kushigo is. Experienced and deadly. The wearer deals additional damage equal to the wisdom modifier with unarmed strikes. That's nice for Lae'zel. Would have been interesting to have Lae'zel with us here anyway. I know you're still out there. Yes, I'm right in front. Ah, no! Lavender's invisible. I was like, what? Yes, cause I'm right here. Has Tiger's Blood lost more damage than a normal attack? Yeah. Kushigo was a legendary monk and the original owner of the Garb of Land and Sky. Active sometime before the late 15th century DR apparently. I had to look this guy up. Oh. Interesting. They're all going for... Why are they all going for Minthara? Is Minthara's AC the lowest, maybe? I think so. Versus 17? I think that's the lowest. Okay. You know, I would say let's just finish her off. Just to be sure. Oh, seriously? Okay. We're just using Magic Missile of Gale. Unless the Emperor's going to finish her off. Oh, Emperor.
Gain control of Githyanki Prince.
But that didn't work. But now we also know the source of his powers. Lae'zel will be thrilled to hear this. One for you, and the rest for you.
Ready for battle.
I think maybe they designed this whole stage that you can't push anyone, like, into the Astral Sea. Oh well.
Another fight. Let's go.
Okay, we're just going to long rest after this anyway, I'd say, so... Okay. One last target. C, and jumping helps. Come on. Reckless. And we're done. I wonder why Orpheus is wearing this mask.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a Mindflayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Still lied to me.
So we should swoon and offer a kiss, abomination? Ah, I would not even know where to plant it.
Asking the real questions here. I ask again, who are you? And I'm going to need a name this time.
You may call me the Emperor.
Quite the title.
An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind-flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
By the Absolute Skull.
For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my own city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my
Somebody
home
noticed the giant purple guy with
and
the
brought me
veil.
back to the brain,
Yeah.
where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
I mean, also, I think it's very fitting for Lavender to just, like, absurdly quickly overlook that. But, like, outgame? Dude, you never told me. How can I be even sure that you're telling me the truth right now? Lord Gortash was one of the chosen of the colony.
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
It's also quite personal for him. Did you have to eat criminals' brains?
Rather them than potential future allies, like you.
Quite pragmatic, I guess. It feels so wrong to be on the side of a mind flayer against the, well, then again, we were never really on the side of the Githyanki, but still. You lie, Emperor. And that's the thing. We who already played the game are like, are you telling us everything? No, you're not. So, how did you end up here?
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside.
But I also question
and
what
found
makes him
the
unique.
Githyanki. I realized what the
was
prison
also
was
immune,
for.
I guess, though.
Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue the Githyanki and find allies in the outer world. You.
It's all about manipulation and getting us to trust you. Also, nobody questions why he didn't eat or drink anything, what was going to do with that wine. I don't know, maybe they can drink if they want to. I wouldn't think so though, like why would they need that? What's the effect of alcohol on mind flayers? Volo, please answer. That Githyanki in that sphere, who is that?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus' mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus
Blackith is
could
just
never leave.
horrible.
Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Also crazy if you think back that... Remember when Blackith wanted us to kill the person inside the prism? She knows it's Orpheus. She didn't even think about the Emperor. So, just to keep her position, she would give up on the only means to actually resist the Mind Flayers. But well, what do you expect from her? Was it you or Orpheus that Blackith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
Could we kill Orpheus and seize his power? No. Let's Minthara talk. What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole.
Yeah.
As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
We saw that at the crash. No mercy. What would be Lavender's stance on this? The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind flayer.
I appreciate that. But this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first
Emperor's
escaped the
proud of
Elder
that.
Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
The usual that Illithids think they are quite superior. Could even return to human if you no longer have a soul. I mean, the thing is, and I mean, I think that's never really explained or resolved. What is or who is the Emperor? Is the aberration here that there is still a soul? Why there's so many memories of the previous life, as we're going to find out later? Or is it just like the usual amount of like information of the host a mind flayer always inhabits? But I would say, as we will see later, don't want to like take too much up front. But I mean, as we see later, the Emperor checks the marks for like typical Illithid behavior, right? This whole superiority thing, also not really having emotions or really acting on them. I don't know. It just seems a little bit like Omelium, right? Like just a mind flayer who's not controlled by the Elder Brains. And given that, I would say maybe it can transform into a human, but the human part is kind of gone, right? Kind of dead since the transformation. As Wither said earlier, right? I don't like what you're implying.
Like it or not, our chances of defeating the Elder Brain are substantially improved if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
I mean, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But, yeah, I don't see that. But then again, we wanted to go full, well, not full Mind Flayer mode, but full tadpole mode, right? I guess it's to Minthara and she wasn't looking too good afterwards. Oh boy. But I think roleplay-wise, that would be a step too far. Even though the powers for sure are great, I think that's the thing where Lavender would still hesitate. What would that entail?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form. And you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
If you can involve me, why can't you stop Ceremorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you. As I told you before.
Death is a cure.
Why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have. But you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Okay, even though it would be interesting mechanically, I think roleplay-wise it's too far off from what Lavender would do. Maybe we do the same as you, Alistair, that we're just going to give it to Minthara. Ew. No, no way.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature.
Wait, what?
You cannot fight it. So embrace it.
Did we use too many tadpoles? Is that the reason?
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
We need to do a wisdom check. Eat it. Are we eating it? Yeah. And Lavender probes of the tadpole's intentions. Oh gosh, here we go. At least that worked.
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. It welcomes your probing like a void waiting to be filled. If you let it,
eager.
it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said.
What is it?
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane. Cocooned here for millennia, it has become extraordinary.
I don't want to eat it, Alistair. I don't even want to know how the texture is, or... No. No, I won't do it. 21. We need to roll a 19. Okay, come on. Ah! Why don't we have anyone of guidance? Oh gosh. Let's roll again, we have inspiration. Okay, we're using great mindset. We're using up to 2 inspirations. If that doesn't work, well, we committed. Come on. 19! Woohoo! I'm glad.
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then... stillness.
That was
You've
close.
resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are.
That was really
It
close.
has enough vitality to further your evolution, and your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
I also don't like that the Emperor wants us to control the Elder Brain. Not destroy it, not kill it, not get the crown. It's also about control. But well, I think Lavender doesn't think that far ahead so far.
No more rest for the
Emperor.
wicked.
Go ahead. I cannot leave with you, but I will continue to protect the infected.
Nope, Emperor, we won't become ugly.
I've got a long road ahead. Moving in.
Alright, let's loot. Almost forgot about that. Yeah, good call, time for looting. I was very... yeah, I was already mentally through that portal.
What's in here?
Wait, let's loot brains. Aww, you don't have anything? How boring. Ah, that's more like it. Gosh. Also for the Emperor to just be living here forever? I wonder how he just exited He just exited the prison without us noticing. It was probably just during the fight. So many brains. I think we also didn't use alchemy in ages. 62 essences. 66. Oh, we can also craft potions of speed. Nice. Oh, Orpheus. Even though he would probably just kill us. Oh, his eyes are open again. Yeah, and even if we would try, we couldn't free him at the moment.